Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Nick Castellanos.
And Boog, with the lefty on the bump in this one, he's got a good shot to go off. Batting over 400 against lefties.
And he can't come up with it.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Harper now. He was late there. Strike one. Left-hand batter waits. And a base hit up the middle. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back singles. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Fires it to the plate. Safe. On the board first. It's 1-zip.
Big RBI for him right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
One down. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And that one hammered. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. A 3-run homer. Home run number 5 on the season, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Diaz drifts towards it, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Montgomery makes the catch, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was back here with my pal Siggy. And today on the hill, Christopher Sanchez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Nolan Jones will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1.
A runner at third with less than 2 outs. This is the guy that usually comes through in these spots.
Now this is in the air down the line. Castellanos snags it, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 5-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter. Lowry's Montero just missed.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
2 outs, base is empty. That one missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a miss.
2-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. That's to third, and that chance handled. Slings it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So the batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Gomber in his 6th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Jones pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Whit Merrifield stands in for the Phillies. Now a fly ball to right center. Montgomery on the move. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now the Rockies catcher, Elias Diaz. Sanchez back to work. Inside, just missed. In the air, center field. Has this one sized up. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. And that's down and away. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty's his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. 1 out, base is empty. And that one is inside.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. The Phils leading by 4 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Ezekiel Tovar stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Ripped on the ground to second. Stott over to first in time. And that ends the inning. Rockies are down quietly. They're down here 5-1. Back here at Coors Field, here's Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, number 3.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And he deals. And he grounds one to the right side. Rogers. Harper retired.
Now back, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Diaz makes the play. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
That one out to right. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, number 60. The line to the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
1-1.
Not even close there. 1-1. The pitch.
Nope, off him.
Misses off the plate. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And a pitch. Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1. That one missing inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Detris. Detris started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
There was a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Merrifield pulls it down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bouchard takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Just missed. And another ball. Nolan Jones up next for the Rockies. And there's the automatic. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And there's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Oh, outside.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third.
No.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around third. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 5-3.
Nicely done. Brings home two.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Strike one.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Elias Diaz waiting for a turn at the plate. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. Now the catcher up to hit, Elias Diaz. And fouled off. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Harper has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 5-3 ball. And we're back. JT Realmuto steps in as the lefty gets to work. Swings here and blasts one left field. Bouchard going back. Just shy of the wall.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And here is Sosa to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. The wide to kick the pitch. The punch out there. 2 away now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Bouchard brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 4th, so in now for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Gregory Soto.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
That one almost got him. This to 3rd. Boom. Goes on to 1st. 1 up, 1 down. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Soto, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup.
Big time gem right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And a swing and a miss there. The Rockies down by a pair. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses. That's out number 2. Number 60, the next to hit, takes outside. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Johan Rojas. To 3rd. Zips it across. 1 away here in the 5th.
The bat, the
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Trey Turner. Swing and a miss.
Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Benny Montgomery.
1 ball, no strike.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair. No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base. 4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Bouchard at the plate now. That's ball 1. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Man at first, 1 away. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Next offering upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Datris at second. Bouchard at first. 1 gone. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Outside. Next offering is down low. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. But it's offline. He will score.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't score up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. The Phillies up by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. Righty reliever out of the pen, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Definitely a huge at-bat in this game coming up right here, but with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting 1 batter, and this should be fun.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Line drive, base hit. Run runs in, throw, and it gets away. 2 outs, bases full. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Bases loaded, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye in that spot.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner from third in to score, and it's 6-5.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 2 outs. Slider misses outside. Heading down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And the righty deals. And another ball. Got him! And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the Rockies 6 and the Phillies 5. Back here in Denver, Bryce Harper to the plate. The pitch. On the ground to first. He handles it himself, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Castellanos. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one's gone into the bleachers. An absolute smash to left. His first homer of the year, and we're all square. It's 6-6. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on. Jalen Beeks will take over here. This is his 3rd time out this year. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Montgomery makes his way towards it. That one hops against the fence. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Phillies fans want a strikeout.
1 ball.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Tyler Kinley preparing to come on if needed. Bird also throwing. Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-2. The pitch. Stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. That one down the line. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Coming home. The relay. The tag, and he's in there. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Sosa at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And swinging.
Take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly,
he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 9-1. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Benny Montgomery. And the pitch. The other way, and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. And takes low for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Bouchard at the plate and takes high there. Wouldn't chase that time. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Slider misses outside.
So, here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. 1st and 2nd, 1 out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Nolan Jones. In the air, right field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Montero up to bat next. Lays off the ball. And another ball. That's pitched way upstairs. And they're all loaded up.
That was Kale Ball right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
New pitcher now, Zach Wheeler.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
2 outs, bases are full. Line drive. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Rockies leave him loaded, down a run and a tight one. It's 7-6. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Kinley.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Well, 1-run game, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Tobar gets it to first. That's the 1st out in the top of the 7th. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Short hop liner, handled it short. And they get Turner for the out.
The left number 9,
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. 1 for 3. Hard hit left side. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Phillies down in order as they set for the last half of the 7th. So in now for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Tobar in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one misses, and the count is 2-0. And another ball. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Kicks and fires. In the air, out towards left center. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman. And that's outside, and that's ball 1.
No strike.
And a good eye there. That one misses, and that's ball 3. There's a strike. Righty delivers. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Right-handed reliever. Bounce to third. To second. Pulls him off the bag. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Stepping in, Kyle Datris. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They're right in it, though. It's 7-6. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Kinley back to work. Ripped to short. Zips it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Kinley, the tall righty, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up at that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Grounder might be 2. Flips to second. That's 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Last half of the 8th. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
And the pitch. That clips the zone, and the count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Out towards right center field, sizing this one up. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. And now Nolan Jones. That one outside, and that is ball 1. And that's in for a strike. Good eye right there.
And you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. And Lowry's Montero digging in for the Rockies. Into center. Rojas settles underneath it. And that is that. Jake Bird taking over on the mound.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
Real Muto, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Ground ball left side, and it finds its way through for a hit.
The batter, the designated hitter.
And now the DH, Edmundo Sosa. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
One strike.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And here is Bryson Stott. He's got it 2 away. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. And he grounds one back up the middle, and the inning is over. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off. Back here in Denver, so bottom of the ninth. Now the Rockies catcher, Elias Diaz. Splits the plate, strike one. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Moving under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman,
Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. There's a strike. A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Here's a rocket to right field. Can't get there, base hit.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Tovar stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. And that's downstairs and outside. Ball 4, he whipped it. And that keeps things going. Now the third baseman.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
That just misses. Ball 2. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. Lined, and that's a base hit. Boy comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with 1 away. Pinch hitter coming on. Ryan McMahon. A critical at bat in this game for him. Fought off foul. The winning run on second base. Just missed. That one the other way. Base hit. 1 run in already. Runner at third cuts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away. And here is Kyle Datris.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Down the line. But it's just foul. Winning run at third, 2 down. That just misses. Now 1-2.
2-2.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out. Now into the ball game on defense. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. This to center field.